working from our overhead position, your very first progression is just simply going to be doing overhead squats. So you're just going to hold that snatch grip, and it's up to you. I actually have been trying to keep my hook grip in, so I keep my hook grip in even when I'm doing overhead squats, just so I can keep practicing it. You're going to try to find a position that's comfortable for you. You may have to go wider. You may do better with a more narrow stance. It'll be entirely based off of your hips. So if you have hips that sit back versus hips that sit forward, your flexibility, how far you can push your knees out, how far you can push your knees forward, those things will determine your optimal stance. Not everyone squats the same, not everyone's going to snatch the same, not everyone's going to overhead squat the same. Find the position where your body fits into. Now that's our first part of this progression, is just simply doing overhead squats and finding a good position. From there, the next thing I would move to is a push press to overhead squat. So not a snatch balance. I know a lot of people are going to rush to that one. I like to get people in this position, push press, and then immediately overhead squat once it's locked out, not simultaneously dropping. So push press, overhead squat. Then from there, maybe try a little bit of like I guess you call it like a snatch grip jerk. So you're going to pop and catch here, go ahead and stand up, and then do an overhead squat. So you're going to pop, stand up, overhead squat, and then once you have that down, then you can go ahead and give a snatch balance a try. So you're going to pop this overhead and go straight into the overhead squat. And that'll be the very first thing you really need to develop before you can snatch. Because if you can't get into this catch position, it doesn't really help you to just keep working on pulls and pulls and pulls, because you're going to miss a lot of lifts if you can't get into a good overhead position. And it doesn't matter whether or not you're full depth catching or you're catching a power snatch. If you can't get a good overhead position, you're not going to snatch well.